All right, everyone. Out here trying to test the 55 Rancher today. It's in stock form at the moment. I love my 55 Rancher. JK from JK Sawshop, great bloke, sent me a jug and piston down from the States, which I'm going to install after this. And we're just going to do a bit of a compare of the two. The saw's running 325, 22-inch bar, I think it is. Yeah, I love my 55. It runs great, but you just hope for a little bit more power. For the weight of the saw, it's awesome for my back because I've got crook back. So we'll give it a go. If I'm smart enough, I'll be able to link the two videos together. I'm not very smart that way, so it may be two separate videos. So just bear with me. But yeah, JK Sawshop, Josh, thank you very much for sending that down. And probably the end of this weekend, we'll find out which is the best. I believe he uses a still piston in his conversion, and he's done some pretty interesting porting on the inside I've seen, so that's good. All right, the 55's warmed up. So we're ready to go. We're just going to chop a bit of this, what is it? I suppose you'd call it Tasmania. It's a eucalyptus regions or something in Tasmania. So she's pretty hard. She's been down for a while. She's not rotted at all, despite what you may think. So she's tough wood. So it's a biggish test for the little saw. We might cut some smaller sections to see how zippy it is in smaller stuff as well. If I can find a little log around here. And then we'll go from there. All right. Cheers. Talk to you in a sec. Alrighty, we're going to try the, I'm just going to do a few cuts with the 372 clone, the Balmerag or Bumrag. See how that goes. It's freshly acquired. I don't like it at the moment, but it's what I plan on starting my porting career on. So we'll do a few cuts with that. All right, cheers. not even going to bother. So I just got that a little while ago for $90. Cheap way to get into the clone market. I tuned it. I thought I'd have made improvements the last time I was out with it, but it looks like it needs another tune. I'm not going to put you through that. And the banana bar is cutting like a crescent moon. So we might leave that here for now. You saw how the 55 cut. You know, that's a great little saw for me. I love that saw. I have back issues. I've got big saws, which I love as well, but that thing's great. People say the 55 is nothing stock, but I love it. But Josh said he could improve it for me, so we're going to test him out, see if he can put his money where his mouth is. No, he builds a really good 55, so go over and check his channel out, JK Sawshop. Yeah, he's got some great saws there. I think he's into his echoes too. So yeah, thank you very much, and see if I'm smart enough to link this to another video. All right, cheers. I'm telling you, stock, she's no slouch. All right, JK, best of luck, mate. All right, let's go a quick update here. This is the cylinder I'm pulling off. I don't know, the 55. I don't know if you can see. Pretty rubbish. Oh, there, come on. See around the inlet there? There seems to be like some flaking of the nickel around the inlet. And on the piston, I'll just show you. On the inlet side, which is here, you can see that gouge there. I can feel that with my thumb. So I don't know if something got in there and munched it up. So yeah, that's maybe not a good thing. I noticed there was a lot of carbon in between the bearing rollers in the underside of the piston. There was a bit of carbon on the underside of the crown, and you can see obviously it's an oldish saw to blow by around here, especially on this PTO side. There seems to be, stuff coming out of the transfer and really staining this side, where a little bit on the other side, but not as badly. So I don't know what the timing is. I should have timed it before I took it off and had a look. But yeah, here's the exhaust side, and yeah, definitely a bit of blow by past the ring. Seems to be a nice edge on the ring still, but it might go for another 5 years without a problem, this thing, but you never know. Where's the cylinder again? Where'd I put it? Here, right in front of my eyeballs. So yeah, you can see a bit of wear on the plating. It's still okay, probably come alright with a really light hone. Lots of carbon on the top of the piston, the cylinder. This saw was filthy when I got it. I got it for $100 because it looked like it had been taken out of a skip bin that was full of sludge, which is nice. It came up really nice on the outside once I cleaned it up. But yeah, you never know what's on the inside. You take a risk. This is the cylinder that JK or Josh from JK Sawshop, he's sent this to me. He's blocked off the decompression port there, which my cylinder does not have. So his is obviously more better than mine right from the start. But obviously this is aftermarket one. He's hogged out the inlet a fair bit. I don't know how much he wants me to show. I'm not going to show you in detail. He can explain it all. Magic finger ports. Ooh, don't look at those. That's a secret. Yeah, so he's done a bit of work all around. Now, where did I put that piston? And here's the piston that's going in it. You can see, let's get it together. Get it together, as if I can get it together. So there's the stock, there's the still piston. It's got a natural dome on it. I'm sure if you go on Josh's channel, all this information's there. He built a few 55s or 50 series old ranchers now, and all the same CCs. So if you want to hunt him up for some information, go see Josh at JK Sawshop. All right, we'll reassemble this. I'll reassemble it. I'll check the squish on it because he said it'll be really close, and all saws are different. Back in the day, especially when the tolerances weren't as good as they are nowadays, stop doing silly focus things. All right, and we'll go from there. All right, people, talk to you soon. Yeah, g'day everyone again. It's been 3 or 4 days since I spoke to you last about the 55 Rancher. I put the JK Sawshop top on it. There was a bit of mucking around. The squish was too narrow with, even 2 gaskets on it. So I took one of the stock gaskets off and made my own 30 thou gasket up, and that brought it up to acceptable. I've done a couple of warm-up cycles. It's warm now. We can't get up to where I was chopping that bigger log at the moment. It's been raining, and yeah, she's a bit boggy up there at the moment. We're at a different spot in the property, so we're going to be chopping down some silver wattle or acacia species, to those who don't know. It's a hardwood, and we'll just give it a run through, see how we're going. I don't want to give it a huge workout today. It's still only had a couple of runs. She's not been bedded in properly. She's running a little rich, so it won't be at its peak revs. So starting the thing, mate, she's got a lot more compression, I'll say that. So the first time I went to start it, I thought I'd just start it normally, put it between your knees and give it a pull. I just about knackered myself doing that, so I had to put my foot on the handle and start it that way. But yeah, she's certainly got a lot more compression. We'll be chopping this tree down and doing a bit of bucking on it. Yeah, so I'll do probably a few cuts, not too many. You've seen people cut timber before. We're just sort of wanting to know what the improvements you can get out of your 55 Rancher, because I believe they're a great little saw. Well, they are a great little saw because they're one of the most popular Husqvarnas ever sold. But sometimes we want, being men, we want a bit more out of our gear. We want a lighter saw that's more powerful, and hopefully this will be part of that recipe. Yeah, just a quick, I bucked up, one or two things, just warming up, and yeah, it certainly feels like it's got a bit more grunt, but this will be a bit more of a test for it. All right, so I'll put you on the ground, I'll set you up. Like I said before, I'm technically illiterate, so hopefully I can join this video to the previous videos I've done on the saw, because I've done a little bit of an explanation as well about, what Josh had done to it. I didn't do a full show of his gear. It's his story to tell. But yeah, we'll go from there. All right, hang on a minute. Right. I'll look from here, hopefully. Rightio. What do I reckon? I reckon it's faster. I don't think it's reached its full potential yet, so it's hard to make an informed decision on whether it's worth it or not. I would say it's faster, but not heaps faster. But like I say, rings haven't bedded in. Oh crap! Just saw one of those giant Australian crickets. I thought was a spider. And yeah. Thanks again to JK or Josh from JK Sawshop. I think this will be a bit of a weapon in the coming weeks. Once I get a tank of fuel through it, or two. Oh, you may have noticed a bit of a change in the haircut. I got bored. That's how many days it's been since I talked to you last. My chain, I run this chain pretty grabby, so that's why it's sometimes stalling out, I think, and the clutch is a smidge weak. And that, I think that's been accentuated by the bit more power that's putting a bit more stress on the poor old clutch. But yeah, so the aim was to get, for me, was to get the lightness of a 50cc saw, just bucking my wood for firewood around here on my property, with the power of a 60cc saw, and I think we're pretty close, but I think it'll get better. Yeah, thank you very much again, Josh. And I think I'm just waffling at the moment, so oh, yeah, and I'm old and fat, so yeah, mate, isn't my place beautiful? So that's the neighbour over there in the distance. But this is our wooded area that I pushed a track through to last year, and there's a lot of this standing dead wattle here and around. I'd say about a third of these trees have died, but that's what wattle do. They're like a pioneer species. They're a hardwood, but they're a pioneer species. So yeah, my homestead's just through the paddock over there on the other side. So yeah, I'm very lucky to live where I am and in Australia and in Tasmania. And what can I say, but we'll see you later. Be good to your mum. All right, cheers, boys and girls.